This your boy James. Baby girl, could you be my lover? No one that I can trust. When we born, can we call each other? Can we fall in love?
Welcome back to another episode of The Backpack. We're your hosts, Samba and Thomas. We're also joined here with our friend Dan. He's kind of behind the scenes at the moment. Hopefully you'll see him at some point. But he was here last episode that we recorded. That won't be released until later episodes, so it's a little.
It won't be released till after this episode.
Exactly.
But that was his first episode. But he's here again.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys see more of him at some point. But welcome back to another episode.
We're happy to have you back.
Of course. And those that are new, welcome. Because we're growing every day. We actually got a couple new followers and subscribers that are just joining just because they wanted to hear us talk about nonsense. So I love that.
Yeah. I've been loving the feedback we've been getting too.
Nice.
Comments and stuff, letting us know. We appreciate that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's also cool to like hear other people's opinions on the stuff we talk about.
Yeah. Because sometimes it's just us two. So it's nice to hear that, like, some of our debates. We got a lot of good feedback from that Miley Cyrus, Ariana Grande debate. That was some good stuff from there.
My laptop made
Yeah, it did.
What happened?
It said that your battery was dying because it wasn't plugged in all the way, but we saved it because we're still recording.
Damn. All right.
Cool. But welcome back, Thomas. How you been, man?
I've been good, bro. I just got back, as you know, from Denver. So
Yeah, how'd that go?
it was awesome. So much fun.
Went for a concert, no?
Yeah, me and Veronica went. We saw Billie Eilish
Nice.
at Ball Arena, what used to be the Pepsi Center. It was so sick. Bro.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. She's great performance. It's probably the best concert I've ever been to,
Oh wow.
honestly.
Ever. Okay.
Yeah, it was really great. The effects, her performance, so talented.
Yeah.
It was sick. It was so loud, bro.
Loud, like
Like
overbearing.
weed
loud?
full. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, like, what kind of loud are we talking?
No, like girls screaming. I have a video of like her when she first came on stage.
Yeah.
You can hear me in the background. Me and Veronica were laughing at this. I made like the weirdest. I've never made this sound before.
Okay.
Then I did like I don't even remember saying this either. But rewatching, I was like, "What did I say there?" And we listened. I went like, "My ears." I sounded like Muscle Man from Regular Show. I made like a weird sound. I was like, "My ears," because it was so loud, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, it was sick though.
That's love then. That's love.
Oh, dude,
Oh yeah.
they would have done anything for her that night.
I believe it.
Diehards, bro. It was awesome though. She has like what the kids call aura, like just swag.
I can
bro.
see that. Yeah, she definitely does. Yeah.
Like at one point, she wasn't even saying anything, and the crowd was just roaring nonstop for like a minute straight at least.
That's like MJ level.
Bro, she just wasn't saying anything. And they were just, I was like, this is insane.
Yeah.
But I really like Billie Eilish. I actually always have. I think she's like, I like her because she's not a typical pop star. She has her own like look, her own sound, and she makes really good music. She's like just unique, I guess, and also really talented and really good at what she does. So she's fire
Nice.
and a great performer, bro. She put on a great show.
I haven't seen her perform anything, but again, I haven't really gone to many concerts lately. But I do enjoy her music though, for sure.
Yeah. Veronica loves her. It's like her favorite artist, and then I like really like her, so it worked out perfectly. But it was kind of funny because like, so first of all, I got the new iPhone 16 because I had my other phone for like years, so it finally upgraded. And the camera's supposed to be like super sick, but every time I'd use the camera, I was like, this looks fucking normal like my other phone. But Veronica went into my settings and changed the video quality to 4K, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know you could do that.
Nice.
The videos are great.
Oh, really?
Came out really great. But anyway, like midway through the concert, Veronica's phone was about to die, so I was filming on my phone at the start. And you know when you're filming at a concert and you sing, you're like, I'm gonna be able to fucking hear this after the show. It's always the worst. You're like, dude, I got some sick clips, and you just hear your horrible voice instead of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like when I was filming the first few songs, I was kind of trying not to sing for that reason, but I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But then once Veronica, her phone was gonna die, so she started filming on my phone. She like took over. I was singing, bro, but you could still kind of hear me in some of those videos. I was laughing afterwards because like it's mostly girls. I mean, there was guys there too that I saw, mostly like boyfriends, I guess, but and like dads. But there was also other guys that were just there as fans. But where we were, it was like mostly girls, and so like in the videos you can hear like mostly girls singing, and then just my deep ass voice. I was thinking the girls around, the people around me, probably like, "Well, this guy shut up." Like, it's just like a deep voice.
Yeah.
But no, it was super sick.
Nice.
It was really sick. I don't know if I told you this, but the people that opened up for her, and Veronica told me this a few weeks ago. She was like, "Guess who's opening up for Billie Eilish?" And I was like, "Who?" And she was like, "The Naked Brothers Band." And I was like, "There's no way."
That's fire. The Naked Brothers Band?
Yeah, not the actual band. It's the two brothers, Nat and Alex Wolf.
Yeah.
They don't go by the Naked Brothers Band anymore. They just go by their names.
So does Nat
and Alex Wolf.
Okay.
But when she told me, because I love the Naked Brothers Band. Like I still listen to some of their songs. Like they're in my Spotify, like my liked songs. Like I still listen to them, you know?
Yeah.
So I was pumped, and I used to love them when I was a kid. Like I used to really love them.
Yeah, my brother and I are like, we used to go hard for Naked Brothers
Yeah,
Band.
I have like the board game in my room still, like way up, like the Naked Brothers Band board game. We had the video game. We have the DVD. We have the like the movie on DVD, bro. I was a huge fan, bro. Like I wanted to be in a band. I don't know if I've told this story on here, but the younger brother Alex used to do like innovative fashion stuff. That was like one of his things, and one of the things he used to do was like tie like gym socks, like tube socks.
Yeah.
Like around his ankles.
Yeah.
Like tie them.
I remember that, yeah.
And one time I tried to do that to be like him, and I wore it to school. And I guess at some point, one of the socks fell off. It got untied and fell off. And the teacher in front of the whole class was holding up my sock and was like, "Did someone lose a sock?" And I was like, "Oh shit, that's mine." It was really embarrassing.
I believe it.
I'm telling you, I love them.
No, dude, they were dope.
So anyway,
I still know like almost all their songs.
Yeah, they're fire,
yeah,
bro.
They were dope.
So when she told me that, I was pumped, bro. I was like, bro.
So like, did they sing like their songs that were younger, or did they play like?
So I was wondering. I was like, what are they gonna do? Yeah. They only played one Naked Brothers Band song, and it was kind of at the start. But he even said, he's like, "This one's for anyone who remembers the Naked Brothers Band." And I was going crazy, bro. And like, it was just so funny because I was so happy for like their whole set. I was standing up and like cheering and like going crazy, especially for the Naked Brothers Band song. I was singing that. They'd sing "If That's Not Love," singing it word for word. And I was thinking like all these people who are here who probably don't even know who the Naked Brothers Band are,
especially all the younger ones,
are like, why is this dude loves the openers for some reason? Because I was going crazy, bro. Me and Veronica, we were like standing and cheering. It was sick, and they're really good. Nat and Alex, bro.
I mean, they've been doing it since they're like what? 5?
First of all, they're really talented.
Oh yeah.
They play multiple instruments. They both sing, and they're both successful actors. They're like really talented.
Yeah.
But I'll show you some of their songs. Look them up on Spotify. Nat and Alex Wolf.
Okay.
They have that song. I can't remember the name of it, but I've been listening to it nonstop. It's fucking sick.
Do we play it?
No, I don't know if we can.
I can. I can just switch.
Rolling Around.
Rolling Around.
That song's fire, bro.
I got you. We'll play a little snippet of it.
Yeah, play it. Play till the first chorus.
Play the whole song to the first chorus?
Yeah, do it. You guys are in for a listening party right here. Hopefully you don't get copyright.
You said you tell me where you'd go.
Can you hear it? This is in the headphones.
You stuttered
I can't hear it, but
I asked you, dear. I heard your heartbeat in your throat.
Turn it loud.
Did you tell him all our shit, my dear? Does he know about the fight? 'Cause I bet he didn't listen, dear. But I'm sure he took your side.
Oh, it's coming up. It's right here.
I keep on rolling around this town, rolling
that actually sounds pretty good.
Bro, they're really good.
Yeah, I like that.
Like, I looked up all the songs they perform. I was listening to them. They're fire songs. So you should go check them out if you haven't. But anyway, they're like really good friends with Billie Eilish. That's why they're opening for her. They're like best friends with her.
Yeah.
She even said like it's been awesome with them opening for me. She's like, it's been like summer camp pretty much.
Nice.
Touring with them.
Nice.
But anyway, at one of the points while they were performing, Alex was like talking to the crowd, and Nat, we had really good seats too, by the way, like really good seats. And Nat was kind of like just standing looking in our general direction. And I was like, he can see us right now. So I started waving at him, and he like smiled and then waved back at me.
Nice. Nice.
It was sick, bro. Yeah, he gave like a little smirk and like waved back. It was cool. And that was like telling Veronica, I was like, dude, never in my life would I have thought that like Nat Wolf from the Naked Brothers band, like I'd ever like have a waving exchange with him. It was pretty cool.
That's pretty dope.
But yeah, their music's fire. That was cool. And then, sorry, I know I'm just going on about this, but I had a great time. It was really great.
I love your enthusiasm.
Yeah. There was one funny moment during the Billie Eilish concert. I guess while she was performing, I mean, I don't know if it was like a light malfunction or something. First of all, there was another thing. There was some lady I could see across the way dressed as a fucking street light, like green, yellow, and red, like dressed full. Like even when the lights were off, she was lit up. I was like, dude, why are you wearing that?
Okay. Yeah.
At another point, I saw like a silhouette of a cowboy on the other side. I was like, dude, is there a fucking cowboy here? Like sombrero and everything.
Well, does Billie have any like songs that like relate to
No.
street lights? Or
No, not that I can think of. I think that girl was just trying to get noticed.
Gotcha. Maybe. And then she'd be like, yo, who's that street light person? Because I know like Doja Cat has a thing about cows. Like she has a song like,
So people will probably dress as
dress
cows.
as cow for that. Like so I'm thinking like maybe there's a street light song or a cowboy song or something. Then they're like, yeah, I'm gonna go as one of her songs. But I couldn't tell you.
But anyway, I don't know if there was like a light malfunction during one of her songs or something, but there was like this random spotlight on the crowd, but it was like on this random dad. And it was like directly on him for like the whole song.
Sheesh.
And the funniest part was like it was right after Billie Eilish like was talking to the crowd, and she was like talking to the women, and she was like, I just want you guys to know that you're safe here and you're seen, and like all this like female empowerment stuff. And there's just a fucking spotlight on this one dad. So I was just like laughing and filming that. It was funny, bro. I was like, why? And like, it wasn't like it was like on a bunch of, like, it was specifically like on that guy. It looked like it was really funny.
So it wasn't like a big spotlight. It was like really tight.
It was kind of big, but like it like was focused on him. Like it was funny. But yeah, bro, it was sick. I had a great trip.
Yeah, no, it sounds like it. Makes you a little jealous that I had to work all week.
And I did most of the driving in like Denver. Just there's no reason. Veronica likes to drive, but I don't know why. I guess I was just doing the driving.
Did
mostly.
you guys drive to Denver? Or you okay? I wonder if you guys flew.
Well, we split it driving there.
Okay.
And then while we were there, I did most of the driving just cause I kind of wanted to, I guess. This is what I'll say about Denver driving. Okay. First of all, the people drive fucking crazy there.
Oh, yeah?
They just go for it, dude. They just take risks and just go for it.
Interesting.
Second of all, the roads can be very confusing at times.
Yeah.
That was kind of throwing me off. Third of all, the roads suck ass. There's like a bunch of like potholes and like bumpy, like they kind of need to work on that, I would say, in Denver.
Yeah.
And lastly, this is the biggest difference between Denver and New Mexico as far as like driving and stuff goes. They have no parking lots out there, dude. No parking lots.
Really?
You have to park on the street for like everything you go to. There's like almost never any spots. It was rough, bro. I was like kind of missing New Mexico for that reason, that ever here there's a parking lot like everywhere you go. You know what I mean?
Well, that's because you guys have more space to have parking lots too. I mean,
That's true.
I figured Denver, since it's a city, like city, like it's more condensed, so you probably wouldn't have that many parking lots. There's probably more parking garages than anything. But do you know how to parallel park?
I do. I'm not like
Did you have to do
like I wouldn't brag about my parallel parking skills, but I also don't like suck at it.
Did you have to do a lot of that in Denver?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So that way you'd be on the curbs a lot more. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to that kind of lifestyle.
Yeah,
All
you're probably sick at it.
Oh yeah, parallel parking, easy. That was like the first thing I learned how to do.
Like in life?
No, like in life. No, as far as like driving. Like I didn't do any like classes or anything. My dad just taught me how to drive, but the first thing he taught me was parallel park first. And then he taught me the rest, and it was like a day's worth of training. And I was like, all right, I'm good.
That's sick, bro.
Yeah. So like parallel parking is like very big in Jersey. Even in New York too.
Well, yeah, I assume, especially in New York, but yeah, Jersey too, I would assume.
Yeah.
So you're probably sick at
Parallel parking?
Like it's nothing to you?
It's my thing. I can gauge a spot, just be like, nah, it's too small. And they keep moving.
Bro, I tried this one spot in Veronica. It's like, it's too small. And I was like, nah, I'll make it fit. I parked so bad.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like sticking into the road and also trapped this car behind me in because I was so close to them.
Dang.
But we were just like getting Shake Shack. So I was like, let's just be fast.
In and out, yeah.
And it worked.
Nice. Shake Shack's pretty good.
Shake Shack is kind of, it's really good to me, but like, it's kind of weird. It like changes every time I eat it.
What do you mean, like quality wise? Or
Yeah, like
the food.
So like I had it twice on this trip. The first time I ate it, it was so good. I was like, this is so fucking good. This is the best it's ever been. And I was like, dude, like I was even telling Michael Matthew because they like love Shake Shack. I was like, dude, Shake Shack was pretty good this time. I can't lie. Then the next time I had it, it was like, okay. I'm like, dude, what?
Did you
How?
Go to the same place?
Yes. That's how it's been every time I've had Shake Shack. Either it's really good or it's kind of just like, it was good, but it wasn't like, it was like not as good as that other time. It's weird. Whereas like with In-N-Out, because that's a big debate, In-N-Out's always like the same. Like it always,
consistent.
It's consistent.
Yeah. I don't know. I prefer Shake Shack to In-N-Out, me personally.
I prefer In-N-Out.
I'm a Shake Shack guy.
The only thing that Shake Shack has that In-N-Out doesn't is those. I mean, I think In-N-Out does have shakes, but the Shake Shack shakes are really good.
They're A1.
Yeah.
They're A1 for sure.
I love those. Yeah. But the burgers, I like the In-N-Out better.
Nah, I still like Shake Shack's burgers more. They're not like it's a crazy gap, but I do like Shake Shack's burger more.
Yeah, same with me. I like In-N-Out, but it's not like a crazy gap.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how Ariana Grande's like a little bit more famous than Miley Cyrus.
I knew you were going to say that. I was waiting for you to say it. And the other way around. Literally the other way around.
But dude, I'll give you a tip. If you're ever in Denver and you're going to a concert at Ball Arena, this is what we did, and it worked out perfectly. First of all, get an Airbnb or like a hotel or whatever close to the arena. Okay? That's the first thing. And then how you get to the arena for the concert, just rent those scooters that you can rent. Those electric scooters.
Electric scooter bikes, yeah.
Yeah. That's what we did. We planned that because we like riding those scooters whenever we're in Denver. And we're like, why don't we take them to the concert? So we got some scooters, tested it out earlier in the day. You can ride up to the arena.
Nice.
So that's what we did. We parked our scooters. They were still there by the time for the concert. Rode them down. It was like maybe 10 minutes from where we were on the scooters.
Yeah.
Parked them right in front of the arena. Got in line, went to the concert. When we were leaving, came out, found 2 scooters, rode home. Avoided all traffic and everything, bro.
That sounds nice.
It was it was like we were in and out, bro.
That sounds good.
Instead of being in the car waiting in like a parking lot forever. And
watching people like cross the street and you like inching your way throughout the different blocks. Yeah. Nah, that's a smart idea. I like that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the backpack item of the day.
Yeah, yeah.
Scoot your way to the.
If you have a chance to scooter to a concert, dude, just do it because it's way more efficient.
Smart.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, unless you're wearing like a super long dress, then you might want to bunch it up or something. But yeah, I agree.
That would be a really long dress.
I mean, well, depending on what concert you go to, people dress up. So like, I've seen people wear like gowns to like Beyonce's concerts or like, I don't know, Rihanna's concerts. You know what I'm saying? Things like that because like they go all out. So if they have things that might get in the way, I don't want their dress getting all caught up on the scooter. Then they blame us,
People go hard for concerts, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Like I was expecting because I knew it was gonna be a lot of like girls and women and stuff. I was expecting like them to be dressed kind of, whatever, revealing or something. Most of them, because it was a Billie Eilish concert, were just dressed like dudes. Like really baggy clothes and like backwards hats. It was cool.
Yeah.
But
that's
they go hard, bro. Like
that's kind of her look though, right? Like
yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like like people go hard. Like the diehards go hard for those concerts. They try to mimic the look, or there's a specific. I saw a lot of jerseys, and I was like, dude, if I would have known jerseys was the thing, I could have wore a jersey. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, it was really fun. It was a great trip, and that concert was fucking awesome. Like the opener and and the main event.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Both great.
Yeah, you got to like relive a childhood a little bit, and
oh yeah, I was so happy. I'm telling you, people around me are probably like, dude, what the fuck is up with this guy? Like, he's so happy for the opener.
Like, who is this guy? Nice, man. Yeah,
but so I've been, you know how you like kind of get in a music slump, I guess, where it's like, I don't really want to listen to this anymore, and I kind of like new music. Change it up a bit. I'm like the opposite right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm like getting into also, well, let me finish this point. I'm getting into like Naked Brothers Band, pretty much Nat and Alex Wolf, new music. I'm getting into that. So I've been listening to a bunch of their songs. I'm like, these are fire. And I like can't stop listening to them.
Yeah.
We just saw Billie Eilish. So I'm like into her, like a bunch of her songs right now, listening to a bunch of those.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, Kendrick dropped his album.
Yeah.
So it's like,
oh yeah.
I've been listening to that nonstop. So I'm like the opposite. I have like a slew of songs that I've just.
So you're, instead of a slump, you're like on a streak.
I'm like thriving, bro.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Kendrick's album is fire.
Oh, so fire, bro.
Absolutely fire.
Bro, he's running hip hop right now.
Oh, yeah. This is his, like, we thought he had victory laps when he were done with the whole beef and stuff. This is him saying, all right, now that I'm done with Drake, I'm coming for everybody.
Yeah.
Because y'all not about to play me. This, and I'm saying, like, he's like, I'm the greatest. I'm going to let y'all know I'm the greatest. Let's wrap this up right now.
Even that guy, Top Dog, who's like the head of TDE, Top Dog Entertainment, who Kendrick was with for like ever. He put out something on social media saying like, this is the Kendrick I knew he was going to be since he was like 16 or something like that. He's like, this is the Kendrick I envisioned, and he's doing it now.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think about, the fact that the Kendrick that we've known this whole time, which was also like super great, wasn't like
peak yet.
Bro.
Yeah.
He's going off.
Dude. And I know the haters are hating.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen posts of like, oh, you know, he's just relevant now because of Drake. I'm like, nah, it's not even about Drake.
This is months later,
this
bro.
is not even about Drake. Like, this is layers and layers of greatness trying to show you how great he is. Like, that's what that is.
Bro, some of those songs on that album are so fire.
So fire.
Bro, Reincarnated?
Oh, dude.
That song was a 12 out of 10. That song's so sick. It's so good.
So good. So good.
Bro, the whole album.
Excellent.
Coming in, that Whacked Out Mural song, when I was like, listened to it the first time, I was like, this is about to be amazing.
That song gave me chills.
Yeah.
It gave me chills. I'm like, yeah, he about to go off. It gave me literal chills. And the thing is, like, when I first heard it, I was at work because I think I saw some posts. It's like, oh, Kendrick just dropped. I'm like, oh, snap. What? So I tried to put it on real quick, but we were busy, so I couldn't really like properly listen to it. But then once we got dead, I put it on real quick. I'm like, oh, this is about to go crazy. So I stopped like after the lady speaks in Spanish. I gotta listen to this like proper headphones in silence. Like I gotta like zone into this. So like at the end of the day, that's when I put my headphones on and I was just like listening while I'm closing the registers and stuff. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I got chills, bro. It's just from the intro.
Yeah.
That was like the intro was my favorite until I got to Man of the Garden. And bro, Man of the Garden, bro.
It's like, I deserve it all, bro. He even calls himself the GOAT in that at the end.
Oh yeah, he is. He's like, why do you deserve to be a GOAT?
Why do you deserve the greatest of all time?
Explain it to me. Because I don't see it.
Because we kind of don't, bro.
I'm the GOAT. That's what he's saying. I'm the GOAT. It can only be one. That's me. Like,
bro,
he's dope.
Yeah, so I woke up that morning. What fucking day was that? Friday, right? Yeah, Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up Friday. Within the first 2 minutes of me being awake and on my phone, I got a notification from his YouTube, GNX, and I was like, oh. So I clicked it right away. And it was just that little 1 minute thing, teaser.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that was sick. Like, literally, I watched it. I was like, oh, that was really sick.
Yeah.
The album's on the way. Started doing, like, other stuff. And then I was, like, watching a YouTube video a little while later, and I got 3 notifications at once of Kendrick posting something on YouTube. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, is he posting these songs all at once? And I was like, wait, did he drop the album? Went to Spotify, saw the album was dropped, and I'm like,
crazy.
It's about to go down, bro. And I'm like, I'm about to drive back from Denver. You know what I'm going to listen to. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And, like, even the whole concept of GNX is, like, fire, right? Because it's the only car of its kind. It only comes in black. So it's already...
Layers already,
just in the title of the...
In the meaning, of the title.
It came out the year he was born. And it was, like, the last car of a factory that no longer exists.
Dang, bro.
Like, so that
it's like a
one,
different breed,
dude. He's like I'm that one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's more than just like.
What's even crazier?
Yeah.
What I've been seeing is like the theories that kind of have a lot of like weight to them. I guess, merit that he's gonna drop more. That more's coming.
Oh no, I'm sure he is, because here's what's happening. See, I was telling this to my girlfriend too, like how smart Kendrick is. Because everything he's been doing has been done on certain days, right? Like, he did that concert on Juneteenth, which recycles every year in people's memories, right? And like their Instagram or their Snapchats or like their Facebook is going to come as a memory on that day. So everyone's going to be hearing Not Like Us just from that. Then him dropping on 11/22 is layers in itself because those are angel numbers. So like he's going to be like...
And then he dropped the Not Like Us music video on the 4th of July because Drake's Canadian.
Boom. And, he's been going off. So, and he's doing the Super Bowl, which means some of these songs are going to be in there. Not Like Us is definitely going to get played. Like, he's rallying up, like, strong moments in hip-hop history right now. And he's going to go nuts, bro. I feel like it's going to be like 2 more albums.
Yeah, people think it's going to be a whole nother album.
Yeah.
Because, first of all, that teaser I was talking about that he released right before he dropped the album, that snippet, that 1 minute snippet, that's not even in the album. And in the video, there's 2 GNXs.
Ooh, there's 2 GNXs. Even though it's one of its kind.
And then, there's like a few other theories. There's like, he has some lyrics alluding to it in this album. It's kind of alluding to like, There's more. Yeah. And then he has another theory I saw is he has the Heart Part 6, which he redid because Drake did the Heart Part 6.
Yeah.
But the Heart series originally, like, it's songs he'd released before he dropped his album. And he has the Heart Part 6 in this album, which, could kind of allude to like
there's more hearts. There's
like going to be another album or something.
Yeah.
Watch, I took a screenshot of something that I wanted to read on here about it. But it's crazy, bro.
Kendrick's been going off, and like a lot of the songs I really resonate with, as far as like going through the mud, being this dude, and having people like, I recognize me now.
Yeah, even in the Whacked Out Murals, he said something about like it used to be fuck like one person, now it's plural, fuck everybody or something like that.
Everybody, like it's I'm saying, it's not even about Drake. Like, this is like everybody. Like, I'm done with this.
Even another reason I was thinking that is because in that song, he's like saying that kind of stuff, like fuck everybody. And he said something about like make Cat Williams and I'm proud, like truth about to get loud.
Yeah.
But then he kind of didn't go into anything, something maybe in this next album he's about to
go even crazier. About to start releasing stuff about people. I'm saying, like, you're the truth, bro. Like, that's really all this has been, man.
These are just theories at this point. But if they come true, bro, that's crazy. But this person put like, this is probably a reach, but let me be delusional for a second. Kendrick initially teased this album without us knowing by posting the GNX on his Insta. The GNX teaser audio is not in the album, and in the video we can see 2 separate GNXs. That's what I was just saying.
Yeah.
Also in the teaser and in Watch the Party Die, we hear Kendrick talking about going down 2 different roads, one that chooses violence and one not. As well, with the way that the beat switches in the trailer and the ones within the album, it gives this feeling of 2 sides to the story. The way that the GNXs are from 1987, the year he was born, it shows that everything in that teaser is carefully picked. Additionally, this is the shortest album Kendrick has ever dropped. So it just kind of goes on to say, like,
there's more to it. I didn't even think about how short the album was, because it is on the short end of it.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah, nah.
this other person was just saying that like he's so calculated with everything that he teases, he delivers.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So everything is intentional.
Yeah.
So I don't know, bro.
Yeah. Because he even did that with Squabble Up, right? Because that was
Yeah,
intro.
exactly.
That was the intro to Not Like Us, and so as far as the video, so yeah, nah, he's
Bro, some more stuff might be coming,
Yeah,
bro.
I
Also,
can see
I've been seeing different stuff. I saw the producer or whatever, something like that, of that little snippet in that intro thing that's not on the album. He posted on his Instagram story that Kobe from the finals video, like his post-game interview, like job's not finished.
Ooh, I like that. So it's a wrap. It's like we're just getting started.
There's a bunch of different stuff that people have been posting, like
There's more to come.
Like people close to Kendrick have been posting, kind of like alluding to.
And here's also another thing. Like even in that intro, you know that part where he's like he skips a line.
Yeah.
And it's just silence in there. I feel like he's gonna release that part in either another song or he's gonna re-release that song with the actual phrase in there because it's so deliberate from the skip that, especially if it rhymes with the previous line. You know what I'm saying? So it makes you think like, okay, so what he could have said. I've been thinking of different like phrases to figure out
what goes there.
And like there's so many options. Like there's so many ways that line could go. So I want to know what he's doing with that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Yeah, bro. Also, I saw a thing that apparently Kendrick Lamar is currently on pace to occupy the entire top 5 of the Billboard Hot 100.
Absolutely.
With just songs off the album.
Yeah.
And then I saw another one that was like saying 11 songs. And I'm like, bro.
I mean, I can see it happening. I definitely see that happening. Especially since the beef with Drake, right? Because people say, "Oh yeah, Drake made him relevant," but like that was never the case. But the beef with Drake shifted the narrative on who Kendrick is. You know what I'm saying? Like people that like Kendrick know Kendrick from like the get go. If you don't like Kendrick that much, then usually it's either you don't understand what he's doing, or he's just too intense for you, right? Because Kendrick's an intense guy for sure. Like all his music, all his songs, they're attacking certain topics.
Yeah,
and like not everyone can handle listening to that all the time. Like people just want to enjoy music sometimes. But like when I listen to Kendrick, I have to focus on lyrics, right? Whereas like if I listen to like J. Cole, I don't have to listen to the lyrics as hard, but there's still a message in there, so I can agree with that. So like with Kendrick, it's intense the entire time you're listening to him.
Yeah.
So like you gotta either like the intensity and like appreciate it in that sense, or you're gonna like kind of be thrown off by it and probably won't like it in that sense. So like the shift is just showing like people like y'all gonna start listening to me now because I've been saying this for a while. I am the GOAT, and y'all gonna stop disrespecting me. You know, that's basically what he's saying. Like he's like, I'm done with this. Like I'm ready to go off.
And he is.
And he's gonna go off for a while. like he's gonna.
He's even like you said. He's doing the Super Bowl, bro. It's not done.
He's not done yet.
It's crazy, bro.
Not yet. Even he even says he doesn't have it. He said there's not gonna be any double entendres, right?
Oh yeah, he said like I want y'all to feel this or something like this.
Of course, it's double entendres. It's always like that's how rap is, right? But like,
it's kind of more the message he's putting. Like
he's like, I'm coming for y'all, and like I'm just gonna show y'all. There's no layers in this. I'm not an onion, you know.
Did you see Lil Wayne put out a tweet all like mad?
Yeah, he's like, what I do? Yeah.
I didn't even feel like that was that heavy of like a diss or anything though, to be honest.
I don't think
it was kind of just like he was like, I used to look up to Lil Wayne. Funny that it's like ironic that my hard work kind of let him down.
Yeah.
Because the whole Super Bowl thing. It wasn't really much of a diss. It was more just like, I guess it kind of was a diss, but
I think it's more about like, I think what it is, like he just tired of not being recognized the way he should be, right? Because he's already won Grammys. He's like he won a Nobel. Like he's done a lot, but
he was kind of calling out like how he even said I won the Super Bowl. The only one to congratulate me was Nas.
It was Nas, yeah.
And it's kind of true. People like made it more about Lil Wayne than like being like Kendrick could deserve this.
Yeah, because it was in New Orleans. So like, yeah, it should have been Kendrick. Or it should have been Wayne because it's in New Orleans, which I get why people want to do that, but like.
But he probably just felt disrespected. Like no one's like. I mean, I don't think he's the type of person to be like, no one's congratulating me. But it's kind of like, okay, I see.
I see what it is. Like
I see how it is. Yeah.
And he's just gonna move forward. Like he's sidestepping what he used to know, and then he's just gonna move forward. Just
and he's like, I'm about to go off. That's
exactly what that is.
He's like, that was already my plan. But like,
and like even as he's going off, he's showing growth. And that's what I like about it too. Like it's not like he's going off and like regressing to like an aggressive tantrum. You know what I'm saying? Like he's showing growth with it because like he even talks about his girl, like how like they're married, right?
Yeah,
they're married. Yeah, cool. So he talks about his wife and like how like she's a rock for him and things like that too, and like how no one's touching her. And that also goes back to like, you know, the kind of the Drake beef, how like he was saying that he was beating on her and like the relationship was a sham. So like,
there's another bar that kind of went over a lot of people's heads, even mine. Kind of, I did kind of notice it, but I saw it broken down more, where it's pretty much like saying like how Drake put money in the streets to get dirt on Kendrick, and he was like, if a reckless person was to get that money, now my family's in danger and the people I care about. And he's like, that's not cool. Pretty much saying like, you pretty much threatened my family.
Yeah.
By being reckless. Like,
I didn't even think about that. Okay.
It's crazy, bro. Yeah. There's so many bars in there that you have to re-listen to it so many times to get all the bars.
That's the thing. Yeah. It's a project at this point. Like, I'm no longer just listening to music. I'm like studying. Like, so.
He even said something about Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
But Snoop tweeted, he's like, I was off the edibles or something like that.
But but also it talks about, even with that, you know, it talks to like how not everyone is on his side, right? Like, because everyone loves Snoop, right? But Snoop kind of looks out for number one. Like, he's not really for the people in that sense, right? He doesn't give back to the community as much as he could. Not that saying that he doesn't, but he does look out for number one in that sense. And my girlfriend was telling me that, and she's actually the one that pointed it out to me, and I was like, oh, it's facts. It's facts. Because Snoop Dogg does whatever he wants. You know what I'm saying? Like he's all over. He's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? He's getting the money. He's getting the bag. But I don't really see him doing like isn't he a diehard Crip? Right?
Yeah.
Right? Diehard Crip. I haven't seen anything Crip like in forever. You know, like you know. So it just things
people say he's kind of like he does whatever to be liked. I guess is what they say. See, and they say J. Cole's the same way.
See, but I don't know if it's for him to be liked. I think he's a likable person, and I think that just kind of elevates him in that sense. Because Snoop is Snoop. Like, he's Uncle Snoop. Like, you can't be mad at Snoop, right? But, like, it's not to say that he's not trying to win these people over. He already did, so he doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just does what he wants.
Like you said, he's kind of just looking out for himself.
For himself, exactly. So, it's shedding light on certain things like that, too.
But he even kind of, like, called out J. Cole, not directly, but he was like, it was in Whacked Out Murals. He says something about like, for those of you that can't pick a side, I'll pick one for you. And pretty much says like, fuck you.
I didn't even think about J. Cole in that sense. I was thinking about,
because J. Cole's kind of, he says like anyone to pandering not to pick a side or something. That's literally J. Cole.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he has another line like, if you have any empathy for the other side, like pretty much the same thing. Like
F you too. Yeah. So I didn't think about J. Cole when he said that.
And I think he says like,
I actually thought he was talking about Future in that sense.
Maybe.
I didn't think about J. Cole, but
yeah, Future was doing the same shit just recently, bro. Yeah. He's like, I didn't even know the beef, and how come they don't talk about me as the greatest? I'm like, because you're not the greatest, bro. What are you talking about?
Future's nowhere near the greatest. Future is just...
And he's like, on my own song. I was like, bro, that's the only reason people listen to that song. To be fair, Future does have a big fan base, but
yeah, he does.
That song as big as it is solely because of Kendrick's verse.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's kind of like how he did with the song with Big Sean.
Control.
Control. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, same concept. Like that song would have been fine because Big Sean has a big fan base, but it got bigger because Kendrick's verse, and he was attacking people on that too.
Yeah. I kind of want to go through
reincarnated.
Go through the songs real fast. So Whacked Out Murals we already talked about. Fire. Got me hyped.
Chills.
I was like, this is about to be crazy.
Chills, bro.
It was going for everybody's neck. Squabble Up, when that one first came on, I'm like, oh, this is the song.
Yeah.
Reincarnated. I was like, bro, this is the song.
Yeah.
That song's fire, bro. Fire. Luther with SZA.
Smooth.
SZA's great in that song, bro. Her and Kendrick were like harmonizing, bro. That was beautiful.
And the back and forth too with them, I like that. It was smooth. That song was smooth.
I love that song.
I like that.
Man at the Garden.
Oh, that's my favorite
Great
song.
song.
That's my favorite.
That
song.
one's fire, bro. That one's
song,
so good.
That song is like me in like a song. That's me. Like,
Yeah.
that's me. I deserve it all, bro.
And then Hey Now. It's like, hey now, say now.
yeah,
That one's sick.
That one's fun.
Reincarnated, in my personal opinion, probably the best song on the album, bro.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see why you'd say that. Yeah,
That song is
because even
really
the sample is from Tupac. That's already like
that's already yeah.
It's layers, bro. Yeah.
And then he's like talking to God in that one, kind of, bro.
Okay, he's talking about how like.
Well, he's talking about like different lives he's lived, I guess,
like, because he's been reincarnated in different. Yeah.
And then like his last one, he's like Kendrick Lamar, and he's like talking. He's like, my dad left me, and so you think he's talking about his dad, which he kind of is, but then like he's having a back and forth with his dad, but it can also be interpreted as like talking to God, bro.
Yeah.
He's
layers, bro.
He's one of the greatest artists of all time, bro.
Deep, bro.
And then TV Off is a fire song. That's the one with the mustard.
yeah. The memes for that came out so quick.
Yeah.
So quick.
I saw one of like Goku powering up.
This one was like when your friend forgets to put condiments on your sandwich. He's like, hey, mustard. You know, like so.
Veronica showed me that one. She's like, "This is funny," and it said that you liked it.
Oh,
that video.
Man, that's hilarious.
Dodger Blue. That song's really good. It has
like
like West Coast vibes. That one's sick. Peekaboo's sick.
I love Peekaboo.
Heart Part 6.
Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't know what I was gonna. I wasn't when I first saw Heart Part.
You're like, what's that gonna be?
I'm like, oh, it's about Drake. Now that's kind of where my head went, but it had nothing to do with it. I'm like, and it was actually much more positive.
It was about like his start in rap.
Yeah, like it was a lot more positive than I thought it was gonna be. So I like that.
He even talked about like, bro, that was awesome. I love that song. Yeah. He even said how like Schoolboy Q didn't rap at 1st. That's crazy.
Yeah.
GNX, that's a good one.
Yeah, he brought in a lot of people I didn't know about.
Yeah.
So I like the fresh voices on that one.
Every song's great. But then Gloria, the last song on the album, bro, I loved that song. SZA was on it again.
So good.
But dude, that song, oh man, that song's great. Because he's talking about a woman, like, he's like, I have a complicated relationship with my bitch or something like that. That's how he starts out the song. And he like tells this whole story of their relationship and all this stuff. And then at the end, he's like, it's my pen. Talking about like,
right, yeah.
Bro,
yeah,
that's a great song. That's one of my favorites.
See, and a lot of that can be also transferred to his wife.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yeah, there's no way Drake's like accusations are solidified just from that song alone.
Because about like his wife.
Yeah, about his wife and stuff.
Yeah,
yeah,
no, those never. This is never
can't even be true anymore.
It's like I said, I saw someone from Kendrick's team like talking about that, and that when Kendrick and like his people, like everyone that knows them, saw that that's like the angle Drake took. That like Dave Free was the baby daddy of like one of Kendrick's kids. People are like, that's the angle he went with, really? Because like if you know them, it's like nah,
it's not the case. And that song re-solidified that. I'm like, yeah, he loves his woman.
Yeah,
like that's really what that is, for sure.
But
great album, man.
Yeah, I love that album, bro.
Great album,
dude. I'm excited. I hope he releases more. I think he will.
I'm sure he will. If it's probably gonna be like a GNX Deluxe, maybe, or like maybe a different type of. Because you said you had the two GNXs, so that's I didn't even see that that teaser, so I didn't even know he had two GNXs. If I knew that, I probably would have been like, yeah, there's two albums coming out for sure.
You know what else is crazy is like all the numbers he's doing with this album. He had like pretty much he had no rollout. This was a surprise drop.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, he had like the Let the Party Die and the snippet from the Not Like Us music video, but that wasn't like anything solidified, you know what I mean? But like he just surprise dropped. I saw a thing that even like his label, they didn't know until like he dropped it or something like that, or like until the morning of or something like that. Like they didn't know.
Oh wow, that's
and
fire.
Then he just like, bro.
So I'm letting the world know now. and he's able to do that, you know, like once an artist has a solid following, surprise drops are like very doable. But like when Kendrick does it, or like, you know, like even Nicki has that kind of following, she can like just surprise drop and it'll go crazy. But Kendrick is like
he's just like going crazy.
Literally, it took over my timeline.
Yeah.
Like literally took over my timeline. Even the things that like my algorithms about like games and like cartoons and stuff and like memes, they all somehow got related to Kendrick. So I was like that Dragon Ball Z meme you talking about, boom. There was one about Grand Theft Auto 6. It was like, yeah, we got another album before we got Grand Theft Auto 6. You know what I'm saying? Like it was everything was just revolving around that Kendrick album. And yeah, he's gonna run hip hop for a while,
bro.
Yeah,
it's awesome. But yeah, so not to like rub it in your face, because I know you said you were working all week, but my trip was so great because first of all, the trip was awesome. Our Airbnb was super nice.
Yeah.
The concerts were awesome. I got Nat. I saw the Naked Brothers band. Yeah. Nat waved at me.
Yeah, that's fire.
Good food. Yeah. Great company. The Spurs went 2-0 while I was in Denver.
Yeah.
And then the day I was leaving while I was still in Denver, Kendrick dropped the album. I'm like, this was the greatest stretch of days ever.
Nice. Nice.
But
yeah, for me it's kind of the opposite. It was just awful stuff at work. Yeah, no. But I'm happy for you.
Thanks. But yeah, no, that album just like was the cherry on top.
And the reason why the Spurs kept winning is because I haven't watched their games.
Yeah, please don't.
No worries.
The Spurs always suck when
Mavericks been killing, dude.
Yeah, Luka's been hurt too.
Yeah. So
but Kyrie's been stepping up, bro.
Kyrie's the dude, bro. Kyrie and Luka, man, they're dangerous. And then they got Clay too, so like anyway, that's a different thing. It's a different thing. But you got some ducking highs.
Picked by Dan again.
Shout
out to Dan.
Shout out. One day you guys will either meet Dan or hear from him. But he's probably like one of the coolest dudes.
Yeah,
pretty
facts.
Cool dude, man. Yeah. So he chose these ducking highs, which kind of gives us a little surprise on how we can, respond to these. So let's see what he picked out. First one says, describe the most uncomfortable situation you could possibly find yourself in while you're stoned.
Oof. Never been stoned, but I can I can pretend.
Uncomfortable situation you can possibly find yourself in while you're stoned.
It has to be like some sort of confrontation.
See, you know what I mean? I was thinking something like problem solving for someone else or something like that. Like someone asked me, how do I fix my relationship with my boyfriend or something, or girlfriend? And I'm like,
and you're just like, hi.
Just break up, or like,
dude, I will tell you this. I've never been high before. I've never smoked before, and I don't drink, but I have drank before. And I've only really been drunk like one time. My experience being drunk was like, in my head, I was still like normal. Yeah. I was like, all right, like I'm cool. Outside, I was just talking, saying stupid stuff.
Yeah.
And on the inside, I'm like, just shut up. What are you doing? Why are you saying this? And on the outside, I'm like, like an idiot.
Yeah.
But so that one time that I was drunk, I was with like a bunch of friends, and I asked this one girl that was there. I was like, oh, like you good? Kind of like, how you feeling as far as like drinking goes, I guess. Like, how you feeling? I was like, you good? And she was like, honestly, I've had guys take advantage of me. And she started crying, and I was like, oh no. Because I was like drunk, and I was like, oh, this isn't good at all.
Yeah.
And she started telling me about how the guys that took advantage of her and like abused her and stuff. And I'm there all drunk, like, oh yeah, like, like trying to listen to her. Probably look like an idiot. So that was really uncomfortable for me.
So that's kind of the same
situation. That's why when you said that, that's what it made me think of. I was like,
I think that'll probably be the most uncomfortable thing. Yeah, because if I'm super like stoned or something, one, I'm slower moving and mentally moving. So like I wouldn't be.
Yeah, you're like.
I'd be like, oh, dang.
like those sloths on that one movie.
That's Zootopia. Yeah, love them. That's actually my favorite part of that movie. But yeah, I'm already useless when stoned, so like I don't feel like I can help anyone. So someone's relying on me to help, and I can. I'm like, what do I do? That, or someone tells me to look at like something on their back or something to like, does this look bad? And I'm like,
focus on something.
Yeah, if I have to focus on something really hard, like if you have a mole, you want me to check out your mole? I'm like, what? why am I looking at this mole? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's probably the most.
I guess that. So yeah, I guess I would say like comforting someone.
Yeah.
To be like, comforting people in general is kind of tough for me, bro. Being like,
you're a comedian, so you naturally
it's
just want to
okay.
make jokes. Yeah.
I also think it's funny when like people die, and other people are like,
yeah, you keep going.
No. Sorry, I didn't mean to stop there.
Yeah.
It's so funny when people die. No, but like, say someone dies, and like to console other people are like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's like. It's okay. It wasn't your fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's a weird thing to me that people say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you.
Yeah.
But like when they don't say for your loss, when like, I'm so sorry. It's like,
you're
good.
Did you murder him? My condolences is my favorite one.
My condolences. That's a good one.
Yeah. I usually go that route.
But it's always awkward too when you have to be the other person and be like, sorry for your loss. And it's not like awkward, but it's kind of just like.
Well, sometimes you can't. There's nothing you can do. Sometimes you just got to sit there with them. And I've been that guy where I want to help them feel better, and I just can't. So I'm just literally sitting there and just, I'm with you, which sometimes is the best thing you can do.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah. But if I was like high and trying to do that, I'd probably start laughing. You know what I'm saying? And
that'd be messed up.
And then I feel bad, and then I feel awkward, and I probably laugh internally, and it'll be a whole different thing. Like, depending on how they die too. Like, how they die. Oh, they got hit by a car because they picked up a rapper on the street. I'm like, dang.
In your head, you're just like,
what kind of rapper?
Why?
Was that? Yeah, like what kind of rapper was that? Was it Snickers? Like I go off on a tangent, and I'm not even paying attention to you anymore. Like, yeah, nah, you can't give me information like that.
Yeah, it was like that one time. One of our old coworkers told me something like, he was like, yeah, my friend got this really bad food poisoning one time, and then he died. And I was thinking, I didn't say it out loud because he's like sad about it, but I was thinking in my head, I was like, was it actual poison? Was he actually poisoned?
Right.
Like,
instead of just
like how bad was this food poisoning?
Yeah.
But yeah, comforting people it can be kind of tricky sometimes. It's just kind of like, oh, what do I do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like you said, sometimes you just have to sit there with them and be like, I'm here for you.
Yeah. So sometimes that's all you can do. Just be there with them.
Another backpack item of the day.
There we go. Just be there. And then the other ducking high question: come up with your own high school mascot and slogan.
That's tough, bro.
Like
on the spot.
Yeah.
High school mascot and slogan.
Mascot and slogan.
Okay. You have anything?
For some reason, the Dementors came in my head.
Damn.
I don't know why.
We're gonna suck your soul.
Our slogan probably be like, you better have your Patronum or something. I don't know. Nah, that was like the first thing that came to my head. I don't know if that would probably be my mascot.
Just off the top of my head, like from ducking high, a duck. And the slogan be like, duck you.
Duck you. What sport are you playing?
Everything.
All of them.
Oh wait, I guess are we like a specific sport? I was thinking more like a school.
Well, no,
mascot.
it is school. I'm thinking
so it'd be like a bunch of sports.
Yeah, I'm saying, give me an example of like you in the football team, you break out to a duck. I don't think that's terrible.
Bro, actually, the Oregon Ducks, they're the Ducks, and they have some fire uniforms.
Okay.
But their slogan isn't "Duck You," but it could be. We, the crowd, we will duck you. Wait, what?
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, the original song's "Rock You," not "Fuck You." We will fuck you.
Duck you.
Actually, that kind of we will.
That's not bad, though.
Will duck you.
I'm still only. I don't know why, but I'm just gonna roll with the Dementors. We come out in cloaks, scary. You know what I'm saying? Like we'd be a scary team to go out.
Like a basketball team coming out in a cloak.
Yeah, exactly. Then we strip down. We got like, I don't know.
That'd be a scary like mascot though,
Yeah,
bro.
dude. Well, yeah. We couldn't do like halftime shows. You know? Like, shoot this half with the Dementor right next to you. That's kids gonna be looking like, nah, I'm good.
What if you did like a Pokemon, like the Mewtwo's or something?
Ooh.
I never really got into Pokemon, so I wouldn't be very knowledgeable there, but
Pokemon's not a bad idea. We're the Blastoids. Geodudes.
the Squirtles.
Yeah, that doesn't sound that does not sound great.
Bro, Squirtle was my favorite Pokemon. I never got into it, but my cousins were, and they would, like when we'd play like Pokemon or something.
Ash's Squirtle specifically, or just all Squirtles?
I don't know.
Okay, cool.
I just used to like Squirtle.
Gotcha.
And you know how like you only had a few that you could pick from as starters?
Yeah.
I'd always pick Squirtle.
Okay, that's fair.
Squirtle was my boy, bro.
I was a big fan of Charmander for a while, but then I really got into Bulbasaur. Yeah.
Bro, Charmander's fire.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Literally.
yeah.
Literally, yeah. Yeah, but for a while, I switched over to Bulbasaur. I think Bulbasaur is underrated as a starter Pokemon.
Bulbasaur?
Yeah.
Wait, what does Squirtle evolve into? Doesn't he turn into Bulbasaur?
No, he turns into Blastoids.
Oh.
The giant turtle with the cannons on his back.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was Bulbasaur.
No, Bulbasaur is the flower one. Then he turns into a bigger one that has a giant flower on his back. So you're not far off. They kind of look like giant turtles, but Bulbasaur isn't a turtle, though. Think of like, I don't know how to explain it. He's like it's like a flower.
All I know is I used to like Squirtle and Mewtwo.
Gotcha. Yeah, Mewtwo.
But Mewtwo was like rare, wasn't he, or something?
Mewtwo, yeah, he was. This is really turning into a whole different But yeah. But back to mascots, though.
Imagine Squirtle just squirting on you.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You're really onto the Squirtle one, man. I mean, it will be good for like, if you do the Squirtles, you can like those shirt cannons. Yeah, you know, like Blastoids can have those cannons. I don't know. I don't know why the Dementors came to mind. I want to think of another one, but I don't know why the Dementors came to mind.
Yeah, it sounds like you're stuck on that.
I'm stuck on that one, man.
What about like the Chili Peppers? New Mexico, bro.
Nah, that sounds trash.
That does. That is pretty trash.
Ooh, I got it. You don't watch Doctor Who? All right, cool. Well, there's these. Technically, they're aliens, but they're called the Weeping Angels. And then, like, whenever you don't see them, they move. But when you do see them, they turn into statues. So, like, but they move very quickly. So, like, if you blink, they'll be like in a corner, and you blink, they'll be like right in front of you. Very scary alien. Weeping Angels. I think that'd probably be a good one. That sounds scary anyway.
Yeah.
We're so fast you can't even see us, and it will stop to take you down. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cry in front of the rain angels. I don't know. I'm not really good with being put on the spot like that.
That one wasn't bad, but the Weeping Angels, I don't know if that'd get like approved by the school.
That's a good point. It's gotta get approved.
It might.
I mean, Roadrunners are pretty good. I think that's a really good.
That'd be mine, bro. That'd be mine.
That's a good one.
Be like Mimi, State Bird, bro. Roadrunners are fire.
I got it. It's coming. It's right there. Boom. Right there. Roosters.
The Roosters.
Roosters.
I'm not gonna lie, the way you like got to that point was kind of an interesting way to get there.
Oh, the way I'm like moving and whatnot, or
the way you were like, it's coming, and then you're like, boom. Even Dan looked at me like, yo.
Didn't even realize that. I didn't mean to creep anybody out with that. My bad. I just saw the vision that was getting there. That's all it was.
It's all good, bro. I mean, I knew what you were doing.
Gotcha. But yeah, I say rooster.
The Roosters.
Yeah, and then
cock-a-doodle-doo.
Because we're up at early dawn, grinding.
We're up.
Early dawn. We're cocky. I don't know.
The cocks.
Yeah, nah, let's not do that. Yeah. The more I listen to him, I'm like, nah, this is actually really bad. Well, in the comments, give us your
best mascots
and slogan. Let us know what you think. I want to go back to the Dementors.
The cocks.
Yeah, let's not do that, bro. The cocks.
We're coming down your throat or something.
Whoa.
But like the mascot would be a rooster, like a chicken.
Yeah. Nah. I'm not, I take it back.
No. The cocks, we coming. But it's like roosters. We coming. We coming for you. But like we don't say that part. It's just we coming. CUMMI.
Yeah, nah. It's a wrap for that one. That's a wrap. I'm going back to the mentors for sure.
All right.
Yeah, if that's the first thing that came in my head, I'm gonna stick with it, and it's gonna be, "We'll suck the life out of you." Nah, that doesn't sound good either.
That also sounds kind of we'll suck the life out of you. The other school's like, you will.
We can have some like Death Eaters with us, maybe. I don't know. But I'm going with
The Death Eaters.
I like that. We get Voldemort as a mascot.
Dude, I have one more story to tell you that I just remembered from Denver.
Okay.
We went to the Denver Art Museum, and we did this exhibit, I guess.
Yeah, exhibit, yeah.
That they had going on right now, where the wild things are. Did you ever read that book when you were a kid?
Yeah.
They had a whole exhibit about the artist.
Oh, that's cool.
It was pretty sick. It talked about like his whole life, and they gave you these things going in that you hung around your neck. They're like phones. And so on the wall, it would have a number. You type it in, and then you listen to whatever it was.
Instead of having the headphones, it was just a little phone. Okay.
And then obviously they had different displays, and you could read. You didn't have to do that thing if you didn't want to. But anyway, so you're supposed to go through the whole exhibit doing that. They had different ones, and some of them would say adult, and the other ones would say youth.
Okay.
So the whole time, I thought that meant like something about his adult life and something about his childhood. Come to find out, Veronica told me, she's like, dude, because she thought the same thing. She's like, this whole time I thought it was like adult was like his adult life and the youth was like when he was a kid. She's like, the youth is just for the kids to listen to. She's like, the adult is for the adults and the youth is for kids to listen to.
So was it like more vulgar?
And I was like, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Because this whole time I've been listening to both. And for the youth one, it's like some lady talking like as if she's talking to kids, like, oh, and this. And then she was like, okay, we'll meet up again at 2:13 where we talk about this lady and she's wearing a red scarf. See if you can find me there. And my dumbass was like, okay. Like, I was like, where is she with the red? Like, but yeah, it was
so
funny.
it's just like the other ones were like more sophisticated and like,
Yeah, it was like
serious.
Yeah, and the other ones were more like
playful. And
my favorite thing about this was, and I was like, me too.
I probably listened to the youth
Like
one
an
more.
idiot, bro.
Honestly, the youth one, those museum like narrations, they bore the crap out of me. So the youth one would probably be better for me anyway. They should just make everything like that.
Where the Wild Things Are, though.
Classic,
It
bro.
was a great book.
Classic.
But yeah, anyway, that was it.
Oh, cool. Nice, man. Cool. Well, thank you guys for listening. This has been another episode of The Backpack. Let us know what your favorite song is on the new Kendrick album, GNX. Also, let us know what your mascot and slogan would be. I kind of want to hear some other ones. I think mine could have been better, but it's all good.
Let us know where you rank Kendrick all time.
Ooh, as far as rappers, that's a debate that people aren't ready for, to tell you the truth. But that's a good one. I do like that, yeah. Where do you rank Kendrick?
It's all good. We got that in the next episode, bro.
That'll be the next one.
Maybe.
We'll see. You guys take it
Have
easy.
Michael in here for that one.
Oh, he'll go off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big Kendrick fan. We'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Take it easy.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause it's your boy, James. Baby girl, could you be my